Good morning, DBS family. Welcome back to DBS This Morning, your favorite way to start off the day, and I'd like to say it's the best way to start off the day here in the beautiful island of St. Lucia. I'm so happy that you guys are joining us for another kickoff to an amazing day and for that final burst of energy that you're going to need to get through Friday and kick up your feet this weekend. So without further ado, we're going to wake you up in the know with our morning news highlights.
Good morning. The Chief Executive Officer of the St. Lucia Hospitality and Tourism Association, the SLHTA, has called for an end to the current COVID-19 protocols.
When you're looking at catering to visitors coming from source destinations, which are opening up more and more every single day, it is important that we position our country so that we can be more competitive when compared to other destinations, and that we offer our guests an experience that they have come to expect coming out of an environment that is a lot more relaxed.
As of April 1st, COVID-19 protocols, according to the Health Minister Moses Jean-Baptiste, will be further relaxed. Fisheries Minister Alfred Prosper says further sensitization is obviously needed following the capture and slaughter of a baby orca by Vieux Fort fishers.
Because there are mixed information about what happened recently. Some people are saying that it is illegal, some people are saying it's legal, but I do not think, based on that, St. Lucia should take that position. I would leave that to the technical people, especially the people in the fisheries sector, to be able to guide on that. But I do not want to make a pronouncement to say that we're going to ban or we're not going to ban.
Prosper says while whaling is frowned upon, technocrats have to consider the fishers' livelihoods when crafting measures to limit or restrict their activities. In other news, Home Affairs Minister Virginia Albert Poyott has attributed the slight decline in reports of violent crime, especially gun-related ones, to the diligence of the police in taking control of the situation. She also credited government for equipping the police.
And it is projected that because government has invested heavily in supporting the police by giving them the equipment that they need and what they need to do their work properly, they have estimated that hours on foot and mobile patrol will increase from 30,276 hours to 123,337 hours. That means the police cannot say they do not have vehicles, they will be on the streets, and they will protect our citizens.
The minister, who is also the parliamentary representative for Babonneau, has applauded citizens for assisting the police as well. Finally, the MP for Micoud North, Jeremiah Norbert, says a floating jetty constructed in the Micoud village is not meeting the needs of those it is intended to serve.
I made no bones about it when I made a statement saying that I applauded the efforts of the past parliamentarian as it relates to bringing some sort of relief to the fishermen. However, anyone who can remember, during my campaign, I vehemently opposed a floating jetty. The project was already in train. I could not have stopped it. We understand how these things work. However, I for one, had my own concerns about a floating jetty and its ability to be able to withstand the type of waters we have, given the fact that Micoud is on the Atlantic side. So I had serious concerns about that. The jetty went through. A few days later, we saw the jetty starting to break apart. I mean, this would naturally get the fishermen a bit aggravated, especially after they had shared their concerns about having that particular type of jetty installed in the community. What I can tell them is that I've already commenced conversation with Ministry of Agriculture. Some sort of temporary measure is being discussed right now. However, I've also mentioned it to the Prime Minister, Minister of Finance, and to also Minister of Infrastructure to ensure that I am not going to settle at this and allow the jetty to just disintegrate. The fishermen have suffered for way too long. I am not going to rest until I know where we're going to get the finance to put a proper, stable, maybe timber jetty for the fishermen.
Norbert and Fisheries Minister Alfred Prosper appear to agree that the jetty was built without the careful consideration of the fishers' needs. And those are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
All right, that is a wrap for our morning news highlights, and we are just about to head into the rest of the show. But before we could do that, we need to take a quick commercial break, so stay with us because we will be right back. Welcome back, DBS family. As you could tell, maybe from our camera quality this morning, I am not with Joe Vaughn. Yes, we're doing this one kind of solo, because I'm actually checking in with AC Intuition over in New York, who is doing big things. So I'm just waiting right now for her to join the call, and we have a very packed conversation with her coming up, with her music and her life in general and her story of how she got to where she is right now. So I can't wait for her to join us, and stay tuned for that. Good morning, Esther Sings. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Honestly, thank you for making the time to come and speak with us. Jackie was on the show last week and she spoke to your up and coming projects. So, we had to reach out and we had to have you on the show because, your story as an artist, I feel privileged to know the story behind the woman that you are today. And I feel like that's something so beautiful that I can't wait for you to share with our viewers. So, you know what? This is your stage. Tell us, who is Esther Sings?
Okay. Esther Sings is a woman who's very sensitive, who loves to give, who has a very good heart. Esther Sings is a St. Lucian, raised in Old Victoria Road. I have one sibling who is, no, I'm sorry. What am I saying? I have two siblings here and I have three in Martinique. And
Okay.
yeah, I grew up with my father. Right now my father is not with us, but my father used to be the one who used to have his guitar and playing all over, in St. Lucia. He had a very big voice. Everybody knew him as Sirenis. Some people call him Gary Smith, and I really did love my father. And then I was the one who, when he used to play his guitar and he played those little hot songs, I used to be the one always dancing and rhyming and stuff, So I believe that most of my talent came from him. I started singing at the age of 8.
Wow, that's really young.
Yes, because I raised in church, We used to go to church and sing. I had my sister with me, I used to do the soprano, she used to do the alto, and it was like we went to different churches and sing and stuff until when I started doing a little backup vocals with, some groups and stuff like that. And I came up here to America and I took it to another level, or let's say to a bigger level.
Okay. So really expanding on yourself as an artist to start from the tender age of 8. What was I doing at 8 years old? Gosh, not starting my career for sure.
I was into church, you go to church, there's stuff to do, that kind of thing, so I was always the child who always wanted to sing. Always, I love singing, and sometimes it used to be like a competition between my sister and myself. It was like who sings better. I always say I'm the one who sings better. She's always the one who sings better.
There's some healthy competition between siblings there.
Oh yes. But you know what? I believe that if she probably did have the how will I say it? Like everything behind her to really push her to really do the music home, she would, but I'm more like to push myself. I when I want something, I go for it, so it's like, I want to do this and I will do this. I'm very happy that I am doing it right now.
Wonderful. And your message of, if I want to do this, I will do this. I feel like that's one of the things that really comes across in your new release, I Want to Live. So you know what? I feel like I had the experience to view the song, and I can't wait for us to air that on a Friday, because we always treat the viewers to some good music on a Friday, to make sure that they have the right energy to kick off their weekend. But what was your inspiration behind this song?
Okay, behind I Want to Live. Right now, as we speak, I have two clipped aneurysms in my brain. I went through a major surgery. The doctor said to me it was a life and death thing, you know. So, me having my children and stuff like that, I said, you know what? I have to take that risk for my children. I want to live, you know, and I'm like, I'm going to do it. I said, one day I got up, I went to the hospital and I said to the doctors, I want to do it. They went like, maybe you should wait, you know, for it to be bigger and then we're going to do the surgery for. I'm like, no, I want to do it now. I'm not going to wait because it used to drive me crazy. The headaches, it was like unbearable. You understand? And it was a lot of stuff. I was always in the hospital until I told them that I wanted to do it. And then they proceeded and they did the surgery. And I'm here to talk about the surgery today. And something else is I had a baby at 5 months and I left my house and went to register my daughter for school, Medgar Evers College. And when I came back, I had no baby. Okay. What happened was I purchased a faulty crib. And the baby like hanged himself like between the wedge of the board and the mesh of the crib.
It was a manufacturing issue.
Yes, it was a manufacturing issue, and they pulled out thousands of cribs after that, you know. And this really, I never got over it. I will never get over it, you know, because it was like, he was my only son at the time, you know, and it really pained me and hurt me, and I'm still hurting. And this is, you know, this is a mother's pain. You understand, losing a child. So, you know, it's a lot we go through. And then I have several surgeries. I have a plate in my spine. Anyway, let's not talk about that. That's too bad. Let's talk about happy things. Yes.
Well, I feel like it's a good, you know, a base for the viewers to just understand how strong of a woman you are and how you bring your life experiences and your true passion for what you do into your music. So, you know, it connects with them on a deeper level. It certainly connected with me on a deeper level because I watched the music video and then I read the bio, and is going back to watch the video again after I truly understood what you went through. It's just a whole new level of understanding with the video.
Yes, and then you know what? I grew up not having much. And I watched my mother. Oh my God, my mother is such a strong woman. My mother went through it. And I believe she's kind of still going through it. And I said to myself, Esther, you should not go through what your mother went through. You should do better. You understand? Because she really did suffer in her days when she had us. You know, so now I'm just trying to see if, you know, I believe I can make a difference where I could help her and help any other person. Do you believe that I'm not a millionaire? And I would give my last dollar. I would give my last dollar to anybody who really deserves it and wants it. That is Esther, and that's the kind of heart I have, you know. But going back to inspiration and I Want to Live, I also look at, you know, look, we have the war happening right now.
Yeah.
With all of what's going on, so many people want to leave, children, babies, fathers, mothers, families. They all want to leave. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, we have, look at the pandemic. Look at so many people died. Families are still hurting because of, you know, the people died and stuff like that, you know. So you know, it's very painful and hurting. And I do not know why Esther Sings always go sing those those songs, you know, those really hurting songs, those, you know, because I'm such a passionate person. It's like, I see you cry and I'd cry too. Yeah, so yeah, this is I Want to Live is to me is a very powerful song. Absolutely. And I would like for I Want to Live to go into so many places, to reach so many people, and, you know, to do a lot for people who are struggling, and, you know, it will give them comfort, you know. So I'm hope that is comforting a lot of people out there, like right now. Please, we have to leave so we could take care of our families and stuff like that.
All right. I mean, from the second we started the call, I know I'm already overwhelmed with your music, your talent, your raw talent with your music. I'm in love with the outfit as well. I told you that already. Yes, put on your nice little dun dun for the
Yes, just
interview this morning. I
thank
can't
you.
help but to wonder, um, outside of your music, you know what have you been up to?
Okay, I am a lot of things. I have my own hairline. I do hair. I have hair mist, hair oil, lock gel. You know, all the
Oh, I
good
feel like
things
we
for the
have a
women.
conversation to have.
No, yes, we have a conversation after. Yes, I have my I have my own hair products, and I do my own. I have my own brand in t-shirts and sweaters and
Mm-hmm.
ties. I do that also, and then I'm also going to be launching my books. I wrote two books with brain aneurysm and also with the baby that I lost. I
Mm-hmm.
wrote two books, and I'll be launching my book on the 26th of, in fact, Saturday. I'll be launching it on Saturday
Mm-hmm.
from 6 to 9. So I'm hoping that, you know, I have my fans and people that love me and, you know, come and support me and buy a book, come listen to my story. You know, we have doctors. I'm going to be having doctors there. And also I'm going to be bringing down John T is going to be there. I think he have a song about mothers something. I don't remember what it is, but yeah, I want him to perform that song for me because what I want to do, I want to, because it's women's um, women's yes, because it's Women's Month. I believe that me launching the book around that time is a good thing to do because, you know, we go through so much as women. We lose, you know, we lose our loved ones. We go through bad marriages, bad relationships.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just so much we go through. So I would like for the women to come out and support me. And I vouch for a lot of women out there because we go through so much, so much. I went through so much. I'm telling you, you know, so most of my songs that I am singing right now has to do with, you know, what's going on out there, you know, and how we could probably make a change in, you know, in a lot of people's lives.
Oh, all right, Esther. I know for sure that you will have to be back with us because we need to delve into these books. Maybe we could speak after your lunch. But,
Yes.
you know, thank you so much for coming on today. I'm sure that you definitely touched a lot of people. I know you said that's your goal with the song, and you are living that, you are accomplishing that. I can't help but to ask, just before we wrap up, do you have any words for anybody who has already been touched by your story and is perhaps going through something of their own right now?
Okay. You know, I want, you know, for people out there, whether it's be men also go through this stuff. Women, men, whoever is going through stuff, I think the first thing we have to do is to believe in God, pray, and I will say that we have to give. You have to give because for you to give, you will receive. And then
Mhm.
you're going to get your blessings. You're going to have your blessings. You'll be able to bless somebody and make somebody else happy. You know, when you go through your stuff, um, you know, sometimes it's so hard that sometimes we think that we don't want to be here no more. You know, the thoughts come into your mind and stuff like that. I just think it's, you know, we need to think positive and know that there's a God out there, and then there are people who love us. and we should reach out to somebody, talk to them, even if you might be a lung caca, like how we say back in St. Lucia. You know, talk to somebody. Maybe when you talk, you'll feel better. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll be able to pour out a lot of stuff. And sometimes talking helps. When I talk, it helps me. I feel happy. You know, music makes me happy. You know, when I play like my little music and I'm in my kitchen cooking and I'm dancing and stuff, that makes me happy, especially French music. I listen to a lot of Zouk Love. That does a lot for me. I love it. You know, so let us find something that we love and that we can do, and then speak to somebody, because it's not easy out there doing it alone. It is really not easy. It's not. So I encourage people to love yourself, make yourself happy. Don't do it for nobody. Do it for you. Wear your little done. You understand what I'm saying? and reach out to somebody. Yes, that's what I got to say.
All right, thank you so much, Esther, and I'm looking forward to touching base again with you soon. So that's a wrap for us right here.
Okay, thanks for having me. Thank you very much.
No problem. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay,
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Welcome back, DBS family. Now, those of you who have been here since the beginning of the show know that we were checking in with Esther Sings over in New York earlier on. And in keeping in line with our regular schedule for Fridays, we are going to share one of her latest releases with you. So here's the newest song from Esther Sings.
morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's Soca Size session. Leading the wine, we have Sarah, Laurie, and Shani. Let's get ready to sweat with Soca Size. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a cardio Soca Jam routine to Do Play That by Machel Montano. Let's get moving. So we're going to begin with our right leg, toe, tapping, hands side to side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1, pump the arms, pump. Removing the core as well. 4, 3, 2, now we're going to shuffle, push, move those legs, turn, 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 gonna tap, tap, and pull, tap. 4, 3, 2, left leg, let's go. And my low impact, you can skip the jump and just tap the leg. 4, 3, 2, pump, and 4, 3, 2, shuffle, push, turn, 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 pull, and 4, 3, 2, 1, tap. 4, 3, 2, 1, pump. Hey. Push. Turn. 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 Left leg. Tap. 4, 3, 2, 1, pump. 4, 3, 2, 1, push. Turn. 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 That was this morning's session. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with Soca Size. We hope that you're feeling sexy, sultry, and strong.
All right, DBS family, that is a wrap for today's show, and it's the beginning of your day. So take this as an invitation to go out and be great. Have a wonderful Friday, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you again on Monday.